around older men and strong men.
I'm just confused. Are you guys admitting that women are children, like Miss Let Go says?
That's
Are y'all
so
like,
that's
oh, 1 second, because I know Diesel likes to go. Sarah, well, and Jada. Miss Let Go says that women are children. They're going to throw tantrums and they're going to do a bunch of things, and it's the man's job to treat them as such. Are you making the statement and are you affirming that women are children and men should kind of understand what's going on with them and act accordingly? After you guys go, then Diesel can pick up the microphone. Thank you for being here, OG. I appreciate you. Go
Yeah.
ahead, the three of you.
you all. Did you want? I know.
Jada was
You
talking,
want?
so let Jada
Oh,
actually
either way.
finish there, and then you guys can go to both of us so I can understand if y'all making that statement or not. Go ahead.
I think a majority, and I think that comes from just, I think it's like half of homes in America is like a single parent household. And I think, the women primarily have the children. And so I think that most women are now as adults struggling with their emotions and acting like kids. I think women that grow up with a strong father figure be able to handle themselves a lot more accordingly. So yes, I think a majority of women are like children emotionally. Yes.
Well, and then Sarah.
You I agree.
Oh,
I do. Yeah.
you well. Sorry, I'm Russian. I can't pronounce nothing that sounds even like a H before. I say hamburger. So sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
My bad.
Okay. Yeah,
You.
I do agree that women have childlike mannerisms. Yes. I do believe that it will come out of us in a lot of ways, and we do expect the man to treat us according to that. We expect a more gentle yet authoritative, way to handle us when we get to that point. So I'm not going to disagree that women have those mannerisms. Yeah.
Hmm. And
Should
I
we
think
should
we. Oh, go
before
ahead.
you go, Sarah? Should we treat him like such? Because mannerism is like I say this a lot of times. There's a lot of women that are not hoes, but they have some hoish behavior kind of activities going on, right? So we kind of don't treat it like hoes, but we kind of do the middle line between respect you and kind of dog you out. Are should men like what should be the approach of men? Should men say you have the mannerism of kids? I see you, Jada. Should we have the mannerism of kids? So I'm going to treat you like a kid, or do you have a mannerisms of kids? So I'll treat you like a grown adult with rights, credit cards, property, a salary, and all that. What should men do since women have mannerisms of kids? How should they treat them?
Yeah, I think if she acts like a kid, you should treat her like a kid. My husband used to literally, like, if I was at the restaurant, I'm like throwing a fit, like, oh, my feelings are hurt, whatever. He'd be like, okay, we're standing outside, and I'm gonna take you outside, and we're gonna have a conversation, and you're gonna act accordingly when we get back in here. And if not, we're leaving the restaurant, and the date's over.
That's your as a kids meal.
As I grew and matured, because he literally handled me like I was a kid, he treated me as a wife, as an adult. He treated me accordingly based off how I conducted myself.
I think I think that women need to be groomed, especially if it's your woman. When you
Ooh,
first get with a woman, she not yours. She not yours.
careful.
When you first get with a woman, she not yours. I didn't ask for my eggs like that. You still making the eggs how the last man told you to make them. I'm not a morning person. Why you talking my ear off in the morning? You still wired to the last. You have to groom your woman when she comes to you to be what you need. As a man of power, purpose, and possibility, we have a duty to go out in this world and be conquerors. Okay. So you have to be able to extract peace and power from the woman you tether yourself to. So why would you tether yourself to a woman that you're not prepared to groom or who's not open to allowing you to groom her? I'm gonna groom my woman. Any woman we gonna get groomed to what I like. You gonna fit me like a glove and like a sock. You gonna abort your own selfishness that you developed during your singleness, and you gonna get on my program because I have the onus to go out, provide, and give you a life that you could not have gotten on your own. That's what I step in and do. Give you a life that you couldn't achieve by yourself. I give you a
Yeah.
better life. And
Sarah,
as a woman, you give me a higher sense of purpose, a higher sense of power. Go ahead.
Let me get who well I have to.
oh
I,
my God.
You
is the hey I
well,
get
you
I
well, you
I
You.
well,
can't.
you
Hey, this
well.
this is why I was. Hey, respectfully, y'all are son of a bitches, all of y'all. You know I'm Portuguese. I can pronounce the ages. I tried to do Emmanuel in the beginning of the show. You forced me to not be able to pronounce her name, okay? And by the way, shout out to Kelly Sweet,
Bye.
a massive content creator in the chat. I appreciate you being here. She asks, why would a man get on one knee if they need to groom a woman? Make it make sense.
Because that's not your woman until you groom her to be your woman. It is a woman. When you get a car, don't you adjust the seat to your height? Don't you adjust the rear view mirror? Don't you adjust the steering wheel to where the grip is perfect, where you can turn the corner without having to sit up? You got to do a woman the same way. What are you talking about?
This is what I mean when
Ali,
I say
Ali, I think we are going to have to get Kelly on the next show. Before you go, Ali, please, I implore you, because just let Sarah respond that answer. And
So I
then
think, sorry.
And then we get Ali Diesel to close thoughts, and then we go to the main event of the show. We start to actually get the questions. Opulent 6 is going to be the main event, and we're going to read all the super chats and all. So Sarah, Ali, Diesel, and then we start back over.
Okay. I think overall, if you guys are all agreeable, and I'm agreeable, women are like children. We all establish that. And then you also say women are always in their feelings. We're not logical. We're emotional. We lead with our feelings. I can agree with that too, to a degree. I think there are some exceptions to the rule. However, with that being said, how can you hold them accountable for doing those things that you say they do? How can you be mad at that? If that is the case, then you need to be the proper leader that they're looking for, just the same as a father role to a child. But the caveat, let me finish. The caveat to that is we don't just let anybody lead us. Just the same as a child will not just follow a random person very easily. Right? We have to be able to have some trust and faith in what you're doing. And if we don't believe we can trust you, if we don't believe you're leading us the right way, then we're out. We're gone. Right? Or we're combative. We're mean and bitchy and all of those things. And we throw our little temper tantrums, and we will shit test the hell out of you till the day you die, because we want to make sure you are still that man that we can follow. If you can own up to that, we'll follow you down into the grave ourselves, happily, proudly, and with a big fucking smile on our face. I'll leave it there.
thank God we had different mothers and grandmothers who loved the. Hold on, Mr. Lecco. Hold on, Mr. Lecco. Like, this is what I mean. Like, when everybody keeps saying their duty and they keep saying their responsibility, we actually love women. And the way that Six just said, women are disingenuous all the time on these panels, because when they ask about what men should be, they'll say they need to be protectors, leaders, and be men of the community and be better men for women. But then when we ask them what they want, they say whatever he wants. But then when we come back on it, they fight whatever he wants. But it ain't just duty. Just like our children and how we're supposed to mold them, we love the dark side of you. We love the bad side of you. We love helping you and guiding you to love, because you're our responsibility. You're ours. We know what all the bad and darkness feels like being a man, because we had to get it out the mud and we had to earn our value. And we feel like if we can come out of it, you can come out of it too, because we really dealt with life. But the problem is you can't deal with the disagreement. You can't deal with not getting your way, because you haven't learned how to love someone else and be their responsibility, or be a responsibility to another person. You're picking your feelings and getting what you want over actually loving someone else. But it's funny, we keep saying it and it becomes cliche or a talking point. You pick your kids, you pick your job, you pick your church, you pick your military, but you never pick the man. And what's funny, the most deepest thing about when you say you love a man, you shouldn't have to change any brother up here. I'm going to ask the sisters real fast to say yes or no. Jada, Sarah, UL, are men monogamous or polygamous by nature?
How's that a yes or no?
Polygamous.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It wasn't a yes or no. Are men polygamous or monogamous by nature?
Polygamous.
Yeah, I think if you go down to the deep roots of it, yeah, I would agree it was polygamy.
So if you actually love the man, you would never try to change him. Y'all force men to lie to you initially in the beginning of the relationship, and then you get mad when he cheats, when you know that they're polygamous by nature, but you're trying to force him to lie to you only the lies that you accept. You don't like the lies you don't accept. If you got big as a hippo and you put on a dress and say, hey, babe, how I look in this? oh, you you look very good. And you know what? You're the only one. Y'all like the lies that feel good to you. But if we told you the truth, it'd be the end of the relationship. This is what make the world go round. So until you actually stop trying to change a man and cooperate with a man that you pick and don't let him in your guts and in your backside because you can't change him, but you try to have leverage and control over him, then we'll know you love men. But as long as you don't ever accept the nature of a man and you keep trying to change him, y'all don't love men. You use men.
I mean, let's not say that all men are
Most men.
most men.
No,
Yes,
all men, all men, all men,
Are as faithful as their options.
right. But does that mean
all
that
men.
does that mean that you're going to act on those on?
That's
on
a different argument. That's UL. You told me I like women by nature. Are you trying to change me? And am I lying to you to be with you?
I mean,
Am I UL? Am I lying to you? If I have to say, I'm polygamous, I say, no, you're the only woman for me. I'll never look at no other woman, and you're the only one. Okay, another question.
Then we can't trust
Hold
you.
on. Last question. I'll give it back.
that's
When
not.
you
But
get
that's
when you get with a man, do you think you're the last woman he'll ever have sex with for the rest of his life?
listen. I'm
No,
not
I'm just-
saying. Listen, hold on a second.
Can you just answer, ma'am? We're not UL on this platform, respectfully.
I will say yes.
No,
I
we
am
answer the
agreeable.
question, and then you can give context and say whatever you want to. Do you feel
Okay,
like when you get with a man, you honestly in your mind say, I'm the last woman he'll ever have sex with for the rest of my life?
No, that's not what I think. That's not the first thing that's going to come to my mind. But at the same time, there are men who know what they want. And just because they may have those tendencies or men may be prone to that, they're not going to act upon it. There are men who actually feel, very proud to be faithful to one woman, to their woman.
So
No, they don't.
hold on, Diesel. So hold on. Hold on, UL. So you get to be, so as Sarah said, you get to be hypergamous. You get to always look for the better deal. You'll compromise. Let me finish. You can compromise a man over your feelings, be children. Sarah, Jada, y'all are accepting that women can act like children. You get to engage in your nature, and we'll stay loyal to you while you being consistent and do all these things out of your nature. But a man can't engage in his nature, accept you as you are, but you have to change a man.
I don't.
Can I
agree.
answer that for everybody?
Hey, one second. One second.
Well,
I just want 1 second, please. 1 second. We are going to expand the ice breaking topic for 30 minutes. Okay. I think everybody because everybody wants to talk, everybody wants to be included. Please let Mr. Diesel just get his rocks off because he's been quiet. Okay, and Mr. Fantastic are frozen, but I will let you get the main topic the main topic. You guys got it. Okay. The ladies are being hyper interactive, so I actually want to make sure that they get their talk since the last show we did crazy. Mr. Let Go is there. Mr. Let Go, tag us in the title, please. And we go from there. So let the ladies go and do what they need to do. Mr. Diesel interrupted, and then we go popcorn style again. Okay, go ahead.
So you want me to go?
Yes, please. And
All right,
you, Diesel.
So this is a prime example of how women live in the fantasy world. There has never been a conversation between men where a man is bragging about being with one woman. It is a fantasy world, y'all. Y'all have got to get out of this. No man has ever bragged about being monogamous. They only brag about how many chicks they got at one time. That's crazy as hell for y'all to even sit here and say this, and for y'all to not even realize that women live in this fantasy world. And the reason why we're having problems with these relationships is because of that. It's crazy to me. There were so many other things I wanted to say. Opulent Six went through it. Ilk and Ali just used my point to a T, right? Men are not monogamous, but you all go into these relationships thinking that they will be monogamous. No. This is such a fantasy, man.
No.
And I'm done. I land my plane quick. I'm done.
Hey, Diesel, put your regular mic on. Your computer mic is on.
Yeah.
Yes, and let go. I got you. Let the ladies go, and then you will go and interrupt it. Okay.
Well, I think Ali was making a point about, or who was it, saying that it's the natural. Yeah, I think it was Ali. It's men's natural form and who they are to be polygamous and to want more than one whole, right? And you're saying, why are you trying to change us when we don't try to change you? But then you have Mr. Six over here saying, I'm grooming women to be the woman that I want. I'm going to change her to be the woman I want. So I think you kind of need to pick pick your poison on this one, and because that is very against exactly what you were just saying. So you're saying that women should be.
Hold on, Six. Hold on.
Oh my God.
No, that's not what. Where he said all the men that you dealt with that you didn't cooperate with, and they may have molded you, and you still didn't listen to, and you learned their behaviors. Wives are supposed to be made in the household. Men are made by life. You were supposed to be raised as a wife so that you got with the first guy and you stayed with him loyal, and there should have been a courtship. But women push feminism and sexual liberation. You wanted to be your own woman. You didn't want the coverage of your father. You didn't want the coverage of a man. You didn't want the coverage of the community telling you, hey, marry before you carry. So when you chose to make your own decisions and you're scarred by every single man that you encountered and you were molded by, Six may give you the grace instead of saying, hey, I'm the prize. I deserve the greatest man. Six is trying to take you out the street and mold you into a better woman so that you can be his wife. And what most men would probably mold you in, which is peace, intimacy, and learning how to be a homemaker typically. But some men want you to work. But usually most men aren't a monolith and we want the same things. So if you didn't learn from the last man, it typically will be close to what the other man wanted, except for he don't like his eggs runny. He might want them sunny side up. Or scramble.
Can I ask?
Let me say this, Sarah, just to refute what you just said. One monogamy is about as natural as walking and talking. I'm gonna say that one more time. Monogamy for men is about as natural as walking and talking. Now, let's get into the minutia a little bit. Walking and talking is not natural. Someone taught you how to be that way. So monogamy is about as natural as walking and talking. Okay. So we are taught as men to be monogamous, but that is not our intrinsic nature. You can teach a goddamn tiger how to ride a tricycle. And if he hop off that motherfucker and start biting people, you don't say the tiger went crazy. No, he was crazy when he was riding the tricycle. Biting people is what he do. So when a man falls victim to his intrinsic nature, he's not less of a man. You're less of a man. No. I am a man. I hopped off the tricycle and indulge in my intrinsic nature. A woman, let me ask you a question. If you buy a TV and you grab the remote and you hit power and it don't cut on, you're probably going to take the TV back because the remote is supposed to cut the TV on. If I get with a woman that's promiscuous, that is a male's trait. Something's wrong with you. I'm taking you back. If you feel you need more than one hole in your hole, something is wrong with you. That is not a female's trait. That's a male's trait. You are defective. So I'm going to take you back. Now, can some men be faithful? Yes, just like some tigers can ride a tricycle. But it is still unnatural. And I'm going to give you the floor, Sarah, and thank you for being patient with me. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sarah,
okay.
I
I want to make sure I kind of establish this. Like I'm very
confused.
No.
I am too.
My worldview sits with I will be, the wife to my man. I will be his darling little everything. I've already done the housewife, everything like that. That's where my stance sits, right? But I'm here to combat kind of what you're saying and why you're saying it, because I don't know if you have like an ethical value or a system where it's coming from. So like this kind of sounds like a more secular talking point, because I think if you took a Christian value system and you applied that, and that's what you're getting married under, and that's where your value system and your principles with your family come from, then none of this shit should be a question. You're not going to be out cheating on your wife. You're both going to be in church. You're both going to be praying every night before you go to bed. You're both going to be praying for each other to do better for one another. If you're coming from a secular standpoint, then these are all just your preferences, and I really don't give a shit. Right? Like there's no value system. If you're going to say men come from this primary nature of oh, well, we're naturally polygamous and we like to, get as many holes as possible. Yeah, well, men were hunters. I don't see you with a bow and arrow either. I don't see you out there racing tigers. I don't see you doing all of these other primate shit. Right? So your value system is coming from just, oh, well, it's natural for me to do that. Okay. But this is where your self-discipline, your principles, your values, and all of these other things come into place. And if you're utilizing those and you get married under like a Christian value and you take that vow, then that's what you're writing your marriage on, and that's where it should stand.
Yeah,
Right.
Right.
Well,
And
Sarah, let me answer that because it was a direct.
One second. I'll give
I'm next.
Six the chance to reply, and then Mr. Let Go. I'm just going to say this real quick. You can come in with 27 bodies and marry me at 30 and then ask me to be monogamous and follow the Bible rules. You can pick and choose between you giving your booty away when you go into college and getting transgender, and now all of a sudden at 30 when you marry me, you're going to be monogamous, right? Because the Bible says you need to be monogamous. No, y'all are cheating the game.
Sarah,
Y'all are cheating the game if you don't marry virgins. If you are a virgin, I will totally agree with you and says, you know what? That's a fair deal. I saved myself from marriage, so now you're going to go to your vows and not cheat on me. Y'all are legally going against the Bible, finding the Bible at 39 just to cuff man and to say, if you are a Christian man, you should follow the rules. You didn't follow the rules. I don't have to follow them either. Six, Mr. Let Go. Sarah will have the chance to reply with Jada. And then we go finally to the main event, okay? No, we're not going to keep pushing the line.
Sarah,
Six, Let Go, and then Jada and Sarah have the chance to reply. Go ahead.
Sarah, I fundamentally reject your rebuttal. One, everybody's not a Christian, and I don't want to bring Christian. First of all, I'm spiritual. God was not a Christian. I hate to bust your bubble. Secondly, until you can verify what type of person James was, let's not bring the Bible in this. Because what you study from is something called the King James Version. That is his version of events. I don't know what type of nigga James was. He could have been out of his mind. So you're reading from something that's somebody else's version. That is his version of a King James Version. I don't know if till somebody can verify the character of James, I don't care about his opinions. I'm a spiritual person because God didn't crack open the clouds and pick one religion over the other. Religion is man-made. So, yes, I use my own intrinsic God-given nature to dictate what is right for me. And any woman that gets with a man, you're going to fall under his tutelage and under whatever he believes is right, and you're going to have to conform or not. You can be one of a caretaker of pets for all I care. You can go your whole life never been able to pair bond with a man because we going to be what we are, what we are, what we are. I want you to go home, look at your man, pull his pants down. If he ain't wearing diapers, you can't change him. We're going to be exactly what we are. And you can go from man to man, and each man is going to verify and validate that we are what we are. Now, as far as Christianity, again, I respect everybody. Whatever makes you a better person, more power to you. But I don't want to bring that inside this conversation because everybody's not a Christian. And until somebody can verify the character of this nigga named James, who decided what was all going to be in here, I don't want to use that as a debating point because from where I'm standing, it is moot. So I don't want to debate anything that is moot.
So good. That was my question was, are you writing on secular or Christian values with what you're speaking to? It's obvious you're speaking from secular values, which means you just have preferences and that's it. And there's no actual morality system that you're basing any of this off of, except the fact that, well, I think women are silly and they don't listen and I'm going to groom her to do this. And if she does this, then I'll do that. And I can go put my dick anywhere I want because it's my natural thing, because it's my preferences. So therefore, the argument is kind of moot because if everybody goes based off their preferences, then we can all just do whatever we want. There's no morality system in place.
Exactly.
You can't say that there's no morality system just because I'm not a Christian.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
man. I'm sick of this bullshit.
Hey, let go. If you add into the conversation, right?
I want to end this so we can move.
Let go. It's part of the show.
We're done now. No, we don't need to end this. Either you engage in the conversation or you let the people that talking. What the fuck is going on?
Okay. I thought I was going to be the last person to talk about this until we go to the next thing. Right. Men are expected to lead by fucking example.
I see you, Diesel.
Look at you niggas running around talking, men are hard burgers. Shut up. None of you niggas have ever had two chicks at one time. That's the first thing. So stop. Like, this is the problem with a lot of you niggas. You can't get one woman, let alone multiple women. Have you niggas spend all your lives on YouTube whining about how y'all can't keep a woman? The women divorce us. Divorce rates. Y'all can't keep one goddamn woman. So all y'all want to do is turn around and lie to yourselves and say, well, men are supposed to have multiple women. You can't keep one. I'm sick of this bullshit.
You
One
kind of have
hand,
a,
y'all
you
whine
kind
about-
of have a point there, Mr. Let's Go. I'll give you that. You kind of have a point there.
You niggas whine
No, the
about.
fuck he don't. Hold on.
I don't think.
You know what the fuck you talking about?
Let him finish.
Let him finish.
One second. Let him.
What you talking
One
about?
second. Let him.
Hey,
finish.
let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
finish, and then Fantastic can reply. Go ahead, Mr. Let's Go.
No replies. Just go to the next goddamn topic. I'm tired of shit. So the reason why I stopped being on these stupid ass panels is because of this shit. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all want to do. One, y'all are hypergamous or not hypergamous, polygamous by nature, but then y'all whine about how a woman don't want your ass or don't want to stay with your ass. The shit is stupid. So the bottom line is, and this ends everything if y'all want to end everything, because it's not my panel, men are expected to lead by fucking example. So if you want to run around talking about how you are polygamous by nature, your woman is going to start wanting to be polygamous by nature also, because you are the fucking leader. Your woman goes by whatever it is that you teach and said. Six, you literally said your job is to groom the woman. So if you run around fucking all these goddamn women, she gonna go out fucking all these goddamn men. And now
I fundamentally disagree. I fundamentally disagree. I fundamentally disagree with you, Mr. Lego.
Well, 1 second. Let him land the plane. Fantastic and opulent can rebuttal. Go ahead.
I'm not. I just need to say one thing. I need you niggas to just stay on one track and stop running around saying multiple shit, because it's confusing the goddamn women. You want to know why women don't know where the fuck to go and what the fuck to do? Because you niggas don't know where the fuck y'all going. Y'all are the fucking leaders.
You know what? Let me just say something really quick. I've been sitting here listening and trying to see if I can learn from you men. And I'm going to be honest. What I've been hearing is that it's okay for a man to have his polygamous nature, and a woman is supposed to accept it. I've been and you groom her to accept it, and she has to be okay with it. And then if she acts out of nature, then she needs to get reprimanded if she's acting like a girl or a child. And it's like, hold on, I agree with what Sarah's saying. Where is the morality in it? Just because this is in your nature, does that mean you should do it? Will it help your relationship? Will it help your woman's mind? No, you guys are supposed to point to each other. Now, I don't agree of a woman having this childlike nature and it's okay. It's not okay. A woman should be submissive. A woman should be there to uplift her man, be loving towards her man. Not none of the stuff that you guys are saying most women are. There are women who are very loving, very, very attentive to how they treat their man and give their man a lot of love. And to be honest, a lot of you guys tonight, I feel like confused me. You have confused me.
Can you put names on it? Can you put names? Can you put names on it? Can you put names on it? We're not going to be offended.
Put a name on it, guys.
1 second. Can you say who confused you on the panel?
Ali confused me, opulent confused me, and Fatty, you saying
no, I'm innocent. Don't put me on that. Don't put me on that.
No. Listen,
it's not going to be a RICO case. I didn't say nothing.
Let me say something. You saying that it was your duty. I understand when you come into a marriage. No, you don't have. It's not happiness all the time. Forgive me for saying that. That's not the tangent I was going. A woman, you don't have to be happy 24/7. This is a marriage. This is you two coming together to work together. Put in effort. Both of you putting effort. And it's not a one-sided thing. But Fatty, when you say it's just your duty, like to wake up every day and you know what? I'm just gonna be a robot here because it's my duty to be in this marriage. But no. What happened to communication?
Okay, so
wait, Yuli, what part? I want to know what part you confused on, Yuli. What confused you?
Let me just say this. 1 second, please.
Your name is not Yuli.
Hey! 1 second, please. Fantastic and opulent is going to have the chance to reply to what confused it. I'm not going to jail because of Ali. Ali, you're going to jail. I'm snitching on you, right? I will say this, right? Life, for most part, is eventless or miserable. It's not on the happy side. Happy is something that you experience once a week on Saturday when your football team is playing, when you go out with your woman, you guys have it is something that is very sparse. So what I'm saying is that if for example, I'm friends with Mr. Fantastic, and Mr. Fantastic said, "Hey, bro, my wife is being a great wife. She's being a great mother. She's doing all the things that I need to keep my family, but I'm leaving her because I'm going to chase some ass." Me and Fantastic not talking anymore. It's over. We don't say, "Chase your happiness, king. Go ahead, king, and chase. Go ahead, and hey, you deserve to be happy, king." We are going to say, "Hey, bro, if she's doing what she needs to do, you need to stick by her because the misery probably is inside of her fucking head. It's not something to do with her. She's doing her job. Your kids are smiling. The dog is coming in and barking and says, 'Glad to see you, Fantastic.' If you motherfucker can handle with the best end you could possibly get, it's your fault." Woman always put that shit on the man. They can be miserable because their brain is not working. They can be miserable because their body's fucked up. They can be miserable because it's something about them. They always have to put that shit on the man. And if the dog is happy, the kid is happy, and the man is happy, like Opulent Six said, your marriage is in danger. But if the dog is happy, the kid is happy, and the woman is happy when that man walks in, that shit is fine. You are going to stay a decade there because the man look at you, says, "Damn, I'm doing a pretty good job. Even though I'm not okay with myself, let me go ahead and keep going." So if we give you this information and you can digest it and understand how men think, that actually shows that you don't believe that men are leaders. Because if my dad says something, I shut the fuck up. If the sergeant says something, I shut the fuck up. If my boss says something, I shut the fuck up. But for whatever reason, romantic relationships are the one where the man is literally telling what he feels, and most men feel, and most men are, yes, I have an itch to fuck other bitches. I just don't do it because I'm respectful. And all of a sudden, instead of saying, "You know what? Thank you for giving me the raw game and telling me the truth," you go to, "I don't understand why you guys keep doing this."
No, I didn't say that.
No, okay.
Yuli, can you tell me where you confused that so I can offer you some clarity? You made a statement. I want you to stand on it.
Fantastic, please go after Opulent Six, please.
I would like to offer you some clarity.
Sorry, these guys. Sorry.
Please, thank you for doing that. Patty, I'm not saying that it's okay. I never said that it was okay. I'm hearing what you're telling me. And I hear you saying, "Oh, well, you know, if we tell you guys that we have the itch to do this and da. Yes, thank you for saying it. Oh, nobody's gonna.
But you want to accept it, right? You want to accept it, right?
Wait. I'm
No. It's, 1 second, please. I accept you when you act up when you are on your periods. I accept you when you have a bad day. I accept you when you have a kid. I accept you when you had postpartum depression. I accept you when you have menopause. I accept you when you're too tired to fuck me. I accept you when you're too tired to cook 6 times a week. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. The only thing the man asks is, you know what? The same way there's your nature to do all these things, my nature as a person that has 30 times, 40 times more testosterone than you is kind of fucking other people. How dare you? We ask for one. 1 second. I'm not saying that we should do it. I think that the man should be honest to the woman. But if I have to accept 15 things about your nature and you don't accept one about mine, who is wrong, me or you? Let Opulent 1 second. I'll have the chance to rebuttal. Opulent Six, Diesel, and Mr. Fantastic, and then rebuttal, please, UL, and then we have to go to the main topic.
Opulent wants me to actually explain.
Where
you are going to have the chance to explain, like, because they are probably going to say something that you disagree. That's why I want them to go.
I want to know, UL, where you confused that. I'm gonna offer you some. I would like you to stand on that statement, or Mr. Let Go can stand on it too. Mr. Let Go, either one of y'all can stand on that statement.
I'm confused because you are saying, okay, this is a man's nature to be polygamous, right? Okay, good. We accept that. But does that mean it is morally right to act upon it? Does that mean that that's something that, we should be doing? No, those things come into play. You have your woman that you're with. Either she accepts that you're a man that's going to be with multiple women. Now we're talking about something else. Or you're in a relationship that you both agreed that we're going to be monogamous to each other, and that's what's happening moving forward. You
still haven't told me where you confused that, because the statement you just made never came out of my mouth. We wasn't talking about what is perceived right and wrong. We wasn't talking about that. We were talking about intrinsic nature, and you're conflating the two because I believe you deliberately want to be confused so that you can be exempt from doing what you know is right.
No.
I said I
All
was.
right, so then
No.
go ahead.
Let go. Let her clarify. You can wait 1 second. There's two options. You can retract the statement and say, "I'm not confused. I get it now," or you can say why you are confused.
No. I was confused. I'm confused at what you want us women to accept. What do you want us to accept? I hear that you're saying that you're polygamous. Before you continue, Opulent, give me one moment. You also stated that, and I understand you're married. You're married, right?
That's correct.
Okay. You're saying that, we are polygamous in our nature and you're not following the Bible. And Sarah, because Ali said something different from you. So when I'm saying you confused me with something different that you said, she brought in all the Bible and this is, what people should go under morality and da. And you're saying that, no, I don't believe in the Bible. But what do you believe in? Do you believe that it's all right for you to go out and be with other women because it's in your nature and that a woman should accept it?
Murder is also in my name. Believe in just going to grocery stores and just shooting up stores. We were talking about intrinsic nature, not right or wrong. Secondly, when you talk about morality, that's pish posh at that. In that Bible, Peter 2:18 say, be a good slave. Why would I read and study from a book that's telling me to be?
Okay.
Murder is in not in
Can I go?
He talk about the Bible and they dropped him. That's crazy.
Can I go?
I love it.
You better get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Hey, fantastic.
That's God speaking right
now. Let me go real quick,
Fatty. Diesel and Mr. Let Go. Diesel and Mr. Let Go and interrupted Mr. Let Go. Go ahead, Diesel. Oh, damn.
So, I'm about to let go.
My phone.
Oh my God.
Y'all gotta stop listening to whatever people just say on YouTube, man. This leaders lead by example is bullshit. Leaders don't lead by example. They don't. U.S. military has one of the biggest and strongest militaries in the world. Mr. Fantastic, you was in the military, right?
Indeed.
When have you ever seen your general on the front lines?
Never.
You do as they say. That's what a leader does. He tells you what to do and you do it. Leaders don't lead by example. This is how I know these dudes on these panels don't know what the hell they talk. They don't even know what a leader is.
Thank you.
We tell people what to do and they follow. That's what they do. That's what a leader does.
Thank you.
Y'all gotta stop listening to this bullshit.
But I would like to hear Opulent.
I can explain.
Go ahead. What I was saying is the Bible to Peter 2:18 tells you to be a good slave, and you talking about morality. Why the hell would I read from a that promotes slavery? Where's the morality in that? So if you want to start slinging it, because I read the Bible. Okay, I read it. I read a few things. So when you bring in the word morality, there is no morality in being a slave. And that's the chapter none of these preachers and pastors want to read. They always skip that one, Peter 2:18. So that's why I said, get somebody that can vouch for James's character, because it's King James's version. If me and Ali go to the club, I can come back and tell my version of what happened, and Ali can tell his version what happened. So when we talk about people's version of events, I need somebody that can vouch for James's character. So when you bring morality and tie it to Christianity, the same book that's telling you to be a good slave, because I don't believe that the slave and the slave master should be learning from the same curriculum.
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm not.
That has nothing to do with nothing.
That's exactly what she brought in the morality clause. When you bring in morality clause and try to tie it exclusively to Christianity, I'm going to refute that with facts.
I'm not trying it.
Wait 1 second. I promise you, Mr. Fantastic, go buy his card game. You will. Quick retort, no retort, Opulent, and Mr. Let Go uninterrupted. Go ahead, you will. You have the chance to retort.
I'm not just tying it to Christianity. You're trying to jump on the Bible thing. I'm not jumping on that.
On purpose.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that.
So what are you saying?
Whoa, stop. Let us.
Whoa.
Hey, let go.
Wait,
Let go. Come on, let go.
There's no need for do it. Mr. Let Go. You know I love you, right?
I got it. These drums be fucking up.
Let us moderate our show. Let's not escalate things the way they need to be escalated. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
I'm just telling you, as a human being, we know what is right and what's wrong, period. Okay? Let's just call it that. You know, if you go steal from a store, that's wrong. You know, if you go cuss somebody out, that's wrong. So I'm telling you, I'm using the word morality because of what it means, and it's, you know, what's right and wrong inside you. You are married, right? And why are we saying polygamy is the nature? What does that mean? So what? Yes, it is your nature, but does that mean that you get to act on that? No, it doesn't.
Again, we didn't know. We did not say that we are inherently acting on it. Again, you're trying to conflate right and wrong with intrinsic. We were just simply talking about intrinsic natures. And then monogamy came up. And I commented on it and said monogamy is as about as natural as walking and talking. You decided to conflate that with, oh, you can have sex. So that's why I'm giving you clarity.
Okay.
If you are committed to misunderstanding me, then I can just disembark. But I'm trying to give you clarity. We were not talking about what's right and what's wrong. We were talking about what's real. Okay. And right and wrong and real can be split 3 different ways sometimes. So to offer you clarity and land this plane so Mr. Let Go don't blow a fuse, right and wrong has nothing to do with intrinsic nature as far as part of that conversation. And yes, I'm married, been my wife 19 years. We're happy and we're abundant. So obviously I know what I'm doing. It takes skill to be together this long and be happy and fruitful. It takes no skill to jump from woman to woman or have no woman and posture yourself as some type of female maven when you don't even have a woman. And I've been with my woman 19 years. So obviously it takes a skill, and I'm trying to impart that knowledge upon everyone that wants to say, yo, we've been rocking out. We got a great life that we built together, because it takes teamwork and that takes a skill. And I'll land the plane there.
Let go Fantastic and Sarah. After Sarah, nobody talks. Please engage in statements. Don't engage in questions.
Oh, Ali was supposed to be after Sarah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Miss Let Go, Sarah, Fantastic, and Miss Let Go.
Jumping me behind, bruh.
No. Hey, I'll take the microphone.
And I talk.
Yes, you can talk after I finish. The ice breaking topic is lasted 1 hour and 49. I'm very happy. 1 second. I'm very happy to have you here for 7 hours. That's good for the show. I'm just saying. Then don't say, I have to go, guys. I see you later. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. We can drag these, but they don't complain. Mr. Let Go, Mr. Fantastic, because yes, yes, it likes fat women, so I'm discriminating. And then Ilkan Ali and Sarah. Sarah, can please hold your tongue. Go ahead, Mr. Let Go, and please don't call nobody.
Patty, we're not even going to touch on the great topics that you had, because all this stupid bullshit here. But it is what it is. I tried, but the stupid shit the 6 guys said, and the stupid shit Ali said, because they kept asking UL what the hell they was confused about, and then she turned around and explained the shit. He still didn't understand the shit. So Opulence, you turn around and said all the dumb shit about men have the right to be polygamous and all this bullshit. You said that dumb shit, and then
I didn't say that. You said that.
Can I? And then Ali starts whining about the same shit he always whines about, how women don't never want to be with him and all this other bullshit, and women divorcing and all this other shit. And here comes Mr. Fantastic, divorce rates, all this stupid shit, right? This is what they do. They do it on every fucking panel. They've been doing it for like 20 years. That's all they do. They probably did it in high school at the goddamn fucking cafeteria table. It's fucking crazy. So this is all they do. This is all they fucking do. And then Diesel, you turn around and say nobody knows what they're talking about because the military don't lead by example. It's something called system. And a man offers, an actual man, some of y'all aren't. An actual man offers a woman, or a general offers his platoon a system to go by. Shit be on paper and you read it, just like the Bible. You read it. The Bible is a system. When you understand the system, you follow the fucking system. So it's not necessarily a person that you lead, it's the system that the person has written out for you. So as a man,
you said lead by example.
Can I finish? I did not interrupt you.
You said lead by example. That's all.
And I finished, sir.
Sure. Yes.
So the system is what you actually are being led by. But the man, whoever that man is, writes the goddamn system. Okay, so when you find out what the man is operating from, you follow that, and then you hold the man to his own words. So when a man goddamn says, "Hey," just like UL said, if the man says we're gonna be in a polygamous relationship, that's what we're gonna be. But if the man says we're gonna write it out, if you want to, or say it, it's gonna be a monogamous relationship, and it's gonna be us. This is what we're gonna do. He cheats. He just went off of his own goddamn system, and then that makes it where you might as well go out the goddamn system too, because you're gonna follow him. And that is goddamn what the point is to Six and all y'all niggas. The system, not the man, the system. But at some point, it took a man to write the goddamn system. I'm done.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Mr. Lego. But again, I never said anything. We were conflating two different things.
Six, we have to wait. Go ahead, fantastic. Go ahead, fantastic.
I ain't spoken in 40 minutes, bro. I ain't cutting nobody off. First off, I really wish people would stop quoting the Bible, and y'all clearly haven't read it, or y'all purposely overlooking things. How many wives did Solomon have?
Oh,
how many
God.
wives? How many? So this dumb, and then bro, this nigga start doing this dumb shit. Anytime you start talking fucking facts to just obliterate his fucking peon ass fucking opinion, he starts acting like the same fucking child he claimed women act like. This is why this nigga don't ever want to have a real conversation. But I'm not gonna get into this fucking dumbass nigga's fucking situation or whatever. Fuck it, right? So, like I was saying, bro, okay, polygamy is in the Bible, right? And if we move beyond Christianity, I think this is what the Mormons or whoever the fuck it is out in Utah, they believe in polygamy, okay? A man does what he wants, boys do what the fuck they can. Women subscribe to polygamy. There are women that are going to deal with powerful men, okay? Whether it be together, whether it be fucking, separate or whatever. Women have no problem with a powerful man dealing with multiple women at the same time. No one said that that's the way it has to be. Like the brother said earlier, Six said, it's simply nature. If we're talking about nature and the woman agrees to that man's nature, she can't then complain about it, okay? And what we know for a fact is if the man has enough resources, power, influence, clout, fame, or whatever, she will fucking willingly do it. She will share that man. So I don't know why this is where we mess up in the conversation. That's where, again, we're having a conversation and nothing's going to be just, it is what it is. It's on the top. There's nuance here. The fucking fact of the matter is, if a man has enough motherfucking of all the things I mentioned before, and the woman likes that man, she will get on his fucking program, and even still in agreeing at any point in time, she can change her mind. All right. Unlike other motherfuckers up here who just saying the man can cheat. Again, Fatty saying this, but women cheat is for black. As far as black men go, black women cheat more than fucking black men. Okay. All right. Highest fucking level of cheaters. Look it up. All right. Women cheat just as much as men or more than men, depending on certain demographics. So motherfuckers that like to cape for women and that like only the men are the fucking problem. A man's not supposed to lead by example for a fucking woman because a woman ain't supposed to fucking provide or protect. Right? So what the fuck is you talking about leading for a fucking example when you have two separate roles that are totally fucking opposite of each other? The woman compliments the man. She doesn't motherfucking do what the man does. That man can be faithful as fuck and she can still cheat. That man can be fucking dutiful and she can still not appreciate it and leave. And vice versa. Okay? So please, the point of the fact of this matter is you niggas, y'all hate for a man to say, okay, well, this is fucked up and so on and so forth, and the man can be doing everything he's supposed to be doing, and the woman can say, fuck you, nigga, I don't want to do it no more. I don't love you no more. I'm bored. I'm not happy or whatever. That's the only thing that we doing, bro. We're getting the other side of the fucking situation. But certain motherfuckers just want to motherfucking eat ass and buy tires. I'm done.
Whoa. Wait, whoa, David. That was too personal.
And this is why we don't get mad about this, because we just let them say things and we use their words against them. Most women don't follow God, Jesus, Buddha, no man, not even her father or any religion. Hey, let go, calm yourself down a little bit. She calls herself the prize and a goddess. So let's keep that real about that. She worships herself. If we ask women to be virgins, women look at that. They don't want to be virgins. Women look at being a homemaker as archaic, but you still want me to be your bodyguard, your chauffeur, your ATM. Women say men with expectations are controlling and men only want sex, but it's what are most women offering? Women got their ass and breasts all over the internet in front of even their kids, and then go to church, ask God for forgiveness, a unicorn of a man, blessings without lessons. Let Go said we say stupid stuff, but he complained and say women are children because they do what they want to do. You say women are mentally ill plenty of times on here, but that's not stupid. But Ali will say it's most women don't respect or stay loyal to monogamy because of their hypergamy. So it would make sense for men to engage in polygamy. If women don't want to follow men's standards and expectations, you can't blame men for being bad leaders. You have to point to the finger at the bad leaders who worship themselves.
Mr. Let's Go, you have the chance to reply. And Sarah,
But
and
what the hell
interrupted.
does it have to do with anything?
Uh-oh.
Now, hey, Fatty, look what he said. Think about what we talked about yesterday. When people are debating or having conversations in bad faith, they'll derail by just saying what they got to do with what he's saying. You're having a conversation in bad faith. Did you say women are children? Did you say women are children? No. Hold on. I know we're gonna bring it back down. Hey, let go. We're gonna bring it back down. Did you say women are children?
I'm trying to tell you why I said who cares. You want to
know?
I'm trying to tell you something.
No, you didn't say who cares.
You don't even understand why I said it, sir.
You said what that got to do with what we're talking about.
Sir, can I tell you why I said it? God damn, calm down.
No, you calm down.
The only reason why I said who cares is all you do is
you didn't say who cares.
Then
you said what this got to do with what we're talking about.
Sir. I just want to tell you why I said what I said.
Because you lying to everybody right now. You lying. You coaching women to help women because they can't operate with men. So don't lie in front of the public.
Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
This is going to be one second. Don't interrupt each other, please. And if anyone wants to get out of the box, request it, and I will tell you. Mr. Let Go explain to you why would you think how you think, and let Tilkan Ali then reply to it. Go ahead.
Ali says the same goofy shit I don't know if it's every day of his life, but every time I see him talk, it's the same shit. And the reason why I say what difference does it make is because he keeps saying this shit like there's no solution to it. All women do is leave me, and all women do is do this, and all women do women don't do this. Okay, what do they do? Shit. This shit is crazy. What do they do? Or what do they not do? Like it's just always what women are doing. Women. Do you have a solution in your bones? Anywhere? Or is it just you just whining all fucking day?
What they do? They so dysfunctional. They help you keep your job. You gonna let me? Hey, I'll let you land it. I'll let you land.
Hey, let him finish. Go ahead.
They so dysfunctional, you get to keep a job. You coaching women and you ain't coaching them to be with men. When we ask you what you coach them to do, you can't even give us an answer. But when we have honest conversations, you say they children and they mentally ill. What does that mean? What is that a reflection of? Let Go. If they're mentally ill and they're children and you coaching them to nowhere but to themselves because you don't coach them to be wives, what are you telling them actually? What do you coach women to do?
So you didn't answer my question at all.
No. I did answer it. I made sure I answered it. I said they help my question job. I said they help you my question. You're running from my question. I said they help you keep a job.
I said, what is your solution? What is I just asked you a question.
My solution in
how
general
about we do this?
Love.
Answer my question and I'll answer your question. Because both our questions are about the same thing. What is the solution? So I actually like where this is going. So you answer the question and I'll answer the question.
Only solution is be a great man, be a productive man, be a righteous man, love who loves you. If she don't get on your page, if she can't get led, she gets left. Now let's go. What do you coach women?
But according to you, they're gonna
no. What do you coach?
They're gonna leave you.
No,
if you're a righteous man,
they're
gonna leave you anyway.
Hey, let go. You said you was gonna answer my question after I answered your question.
Okay, my answer is I help women. Okay, thank you. I help women deal with their attachment styles, and their attachment styles actually come from their childhood. And I create card games, I create seminars, I create products that help women deal with what actually hurt them, which is their fucking mother. We did not hurt them, Ali. We aren't the ones that did something. I'm not done. We are not the ones that did something, Ali.
Was it a woman who did it?
Can I finish though?
Of course.
You supposed to. Okay, thank you. Their mothers did it. So I understand your pain. I understand. We are on the same page. Oh, I would like to be on the same page as you, but you keep whining about what women ain't doing, but you don't give a solution to how women can change. I give solutions to how women can change. And I'm not saying I'm better than you, but all I'm saying is, can you, for the love of God, just one day out of your life, give a solution and stop whining about fucking women all day?
How is that detachment issues? How does that help her get a man? What are you talking about? How do you help them?
He's teaching her how to play. He's just teaching them how to play games more. He's teaching them how to play games with games.
You give me how to
they don't never. Hey, what fat? They never graduate from your school.
I want to go to the next topic, Fatty.
No. Hey, well, one second. One second. Because Sarah has a question. Sarah has a question. She's the last one. Wife school. Welcome to the show. I'll read the super chats and we go to the main topics, right? We said, go. I have one question for you, right? I asked you this a year ago. I hope you're like, if women are children and they go into you to get some knowledge, when do they graduate? Is there any point where they graduate from being children and become fully blown woman with responsibilities, or they're going to be children forever, no matter what you teach?
Women are children forever, and women would like to be children forever, and the women on the panel agree that there is a beauty to being a child forever. And to be honest with you, if you niggas, not y'all in particular, but if modern men were to actually be men, women could stay children forever and be happy. But y'all niggas won't allow them to simply be children.
Hey, let me ask something. Let me ask something.
That's what they want to do. They want to just jump around and just be happy.
That's the most concerning thing that was ever said on this panel was that you want women to stay children. You want them to stay infantile. I find that crazy that you want women to stay infantile. Tell me why, Mr. Let Go. Tell me why.
Fatty, I'm talking to you, Fatty. You see why? Fatty, okay, Fatty, I want to finish answering your question.
Go ahead, sir.
The wife school. Stephanie, can you explain how I coach women?
Is he one of your students?
No, he's not my coach. He's one of my mentors in YouTube and the social media.
Mentors.
I'm not being biased. I'm being neutral.
You have to let her talk. Let her talk.
God damn it. Y'all be
quiet. They was giving your card game.
Go ahead. Hey, Diesel, don't you make that face.
The question, and then you
make that face, Diesel.
Y'all can't even fucking be quiet.
Let the wife school and let's get Sarah. I'm sorry for being frozen for 30 minutes. You got it next. Go ahead, wife school. Tell us how brilliant this man is, please. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not being biased, okay, about Mr. Lecco. He's my first introduction into social media, and I took his course, so he's helped me, cultivate my social media presence online. So he does have good information on that. How he teaches women is basically reverse engineering. We're here talking about symptoms that we're seeing. So what Mr. Let Go does is he reverse engineers and goes, why are you acting like a child? Why are you being disruptive or not listening? So that does take looking back into your childhood, which usually us Black folks, we don't go to therapy till we're old and older and have a full understanding of ourselves till we're older. So he goes back and just points to, and which I've done this on my own before, Mr. Lecco, it's true. It's like we have attachment styles. So if our parents really weren't there, if they weren't affirming us, if they weren't creating healthy, secure relationships, or we haven't had homes that are broken. Some of us had 2-parent homes. So depending on how you were raised is how you really react and attach to people in relationships. So if you've seen a healthy relationship, you can emulate and mimic one. If you saw a strong, independent mom, you're probably going to emulate being strong and independent. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we just mimic what we saw for the majority of our lives. That's all.
And Stephanie, do you feel better and look better since I met you?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Stephanie.
Because it's really important to hear what the consumer is saying as well.
I will say this. I will never
have you pair bonded.
One second, brother. I will never. I want y'all, all the women that need some attachment coaching, to go to Mr. Let Go. I'm just saying, if I was going to a driver's school, to a college, to and could never graduate from actually growing from a cocoon to a butterfly, I don't understand what is the point of me going through it. If I'm going to be
graduation, bro.
Mr. Let Go, if I'm going to be Peter Pan forever, why would you go to a process of getting knowledge that was going to get me from a child to a man, if at the end of the day I'm going to be a child forever? That doesn't make sense.
Listen to what she said.
She could graduate.
Well, Stephanie, have you pair bonded? Have you successfully pair bonded in a relationship? That's it. Stop right there.
I would
Thank
say
you. You can stop right there.
What do you mean?
You can stop right there. When you got to say and it's yes or no. When I need an
we are going to let her answer, and then Miss
Sarah,
you're going to let her answer. Miss Sarah can go afterwards. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, it is my turn now. I thought she was.
So Sarah said. So wife school said yes. Is there any point about that question?
What you said that you have so you are in a relationship.
Oh no. But you said, have I? Have I? I said, yes.
I said, have you successfully pair bond, ma'am? If you're not in a relationship, you can't call it successful. That's unsuccessful. If the relationship failed, ma'am. That's unsuccessful.
I accept that. We fail. We lose.
No, I'm not. No, this is not an indictment on you. This is just me trying to understand.
You're saying it. I'm saying, yeah.
Her having a man. I don't help people get men. I don't help people get men. I'm not a relationship coach. I just want to let you know.
I didn't say that you were. I was trying to examine the fruits of your teachings, because if you teaching a woman how to address those issues so that she can pair bond, but she has not pair bonded, is the curriculum defected or the student?
I mean, how long?
It's not defective because ways that you can learn to be successful you can learn from people's mistakes. That's
absolutely, Stephanie. Absolutely.
On that, I can tell you how unsuccessful it is to emasculate a man. I can tell you how unsuccessful it is to withhold sex from a man.
But
those
Stephanie,
things are the things that
respectfully, just because you know what not to do does not mean you know what to do.
Right. Do you know what to do, Stephanie?
Yes.
What?
Have you done it?
Hold on.
No, don't tell me.
Yo, like, I've done it.
No,
even
let her. Hold on, let her.
I have done it.
Hold on, let her say. Hold on, wife school.
Okay.
Listen to what he asked you. Let go say he helping you with detachment. He's not helping you with relationships. The one fundamental thing outside of what mothers did that may have caused dysfunction with their kids is they didn't teach their daughters how to love a man. They taught their daughters how to not need a man and how to prioritize themselves. So if you haven't learned how to need a man or learn how to love a man, how can you have a successful relationship?
Wait. She didn't say that.
Let go. Let go. Let me finish. You're not getting coaching for relationships from him. You're getting detachment. He's working on your detachment from your mother, right?
I'm not getting coaching from Mr.
That's what you said. You say you're a detachment coach.
I said I know what he does.
Okay, hold on. So hold on. So this is a genuine conversation. Did he help you with anything of him coaching, or he helped you create content or be a content creator?
He helped me be a content creator. That's how I came into content.
One thing that you learned. Tell me one thing that you learned from Mr. Let Go that makes you a better future wife.
Me?
You did say it. You said it.
One second. Ali made a clear distinction between being a content creator. I am a content creator with Diesel. There's nothing that I taught this man. This man is way ahead far of my game, right? I'm asking if you actually saying that, hey, I kind of learned things from him. Tell me one thing that you learned from him, and it's okay to say, I don't remember.
Go.
Mr. Let Go, 1 second. By the way, let me blame Mr. Let Go because it's his fault that he threw you into the motherfucking arena without consulting you first. It's not our fault. It was Mr. Go ahead.
I mean, Patty, I've been on so many panels. It's just it's not nothing.
Yeah, but this is a super panel. This is different. This is a super panel.
Let me
explain how the emotional regulation works in content.
No, you can't be deleting. You can't give you the answer.
Mr. Let Go, don't coerce her. Don't coerce her, Mr. Let Go. Don't coerce her.
No, basically what I've learned from Mr. Let Go is just to be authentic and be yourself. And you have knowledge and that people need it. You have your audience. So what's good is to be consistent. We've talked about leading by example, right? So I'm there to show up in consistency and to share what doesn't work and point to the things that do work, because there's always a solution. As he said, that we have to stop harboring on things and victimizing and keeping people held
Like
up in
Ali
that
be
way
doing.
and
No,
bring
what
them
did he
to
teach?
the results that
What did
they
he
want.
teach you?
Iso, 1 second.
White school, you
The opposite of Ali.
No, 1 second, please. So if I'm a shitty woman and Mr. Fantastic and Mr. Let Go say be yourself, should I still be a shitty woman or should I improve about what I have going on so I can actually be like 1 second. Mr. Let Go verbatim told you, hey, wife school, just be yourself. Like
I want to say something, but I don't want to put her on
you
the.
you throw her to the
I don't
motherfucking
know if she wants to
Coliseum.
go there.
It's your fault.
No,
It's
hold
your
on,
fault.
hold on. Everybody stop real
I would
quick. Let me hold on, everybody. Hold on. Everybody
Stephanie,
stop.
can I ask you the
Hold
question?
on.
No,
It's derailing. It's derailing.
you can. Hey, wife school. And
I'm
again, wife school. It's fine for you to say, I don't remember. You can throw in the towel. Other than motivational speech from online coaches that we get all the time, be yourself, trust the process and all that. Is there any real tangible thing that will make you a better wife, a better mother in the future that you actually got from Mr. Let Go?
Yeah.
For example,
that is being in taking care of yourself.
How?
And that
Explain how. Explain how.
It's fine now. It's fine. Nobody jump her. It's fine.
No,
It's fine. You got it.
Literally taking care of yourself, being that woman that man was attracted to.
Like going to the gym,
maintaining it for your husband, that man that you like, because you want him to perform and do all the things he's supposed to do, but let him have something to look at. And prioritizing your health, taking care of you, also means that you're able to take care and be there for your
So you didn't know this for 3 decades, and like a 33, Mr. Let Go taught you that men like women in shape.
I was gonna say this is what panels say every time.
That's what I've seen and heard from multiple men. It's not.
And by the way, wife school. If he taught you how to be in shape, are you there? One second, please. One second, please. Just 1 second. Wife school, 1 second. I'll pass you the microphone. If people told me, if Mr. Fantastic, I went ahead and said, hey, Mr. Fantastic, teach me your ways, sensei, right? And Mr. Fantastic said, you have to be more in shape, fatty. And I still show up fat.
It's a rose.
Did I miss? Like, did Mr. Fantastic miss? Because, and wife school, and again.
Well, that's the question I asked. Is the curriculum flawed or the student?
1 second, I got you. Wife school, just like me, you are not in shape at all. So the answer is, if this man taught you how to be in shape, and you are actually not in shape, did he teach you something that you can apply, or are you just saying it's fluff because it's a thing that you aspire to do?
I can apply. I may not be in total shape, but I will say that I definitely was 40 pounds heavier. And
He's way more in shape.
And how many pounds are you heavier now?
Don't.
I said I was
No. You 40 pounds. Hey, stop. Now, respectfully, we have to measure. 1 second, please. We have to measure progression. If you were 40 pounds heavier when you met him, and you're saying that you are better, how many pounds are you away from what you're supposed to be?
Oh, away from.
About a good 40 more. Yeah.
What?
So she lost 40 pounds.
Yeah.
No, but she said she started off 40 pounds away, and you still 40 pounds away. Is that? Are we understanding that correctly?
Halfway there.
To lose like 80 to 100.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
See how y'all just be
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So fatty.
No. Hey, Mr. Let Go. I give you flowers. If you actually push her to go from 80 pounds away to 40 pounds away, there's oh, he didn't push you? So why did you get
I'm not a damn personal trainer, sir.
Beyond your.
I would come to Ali for content creation because he's very popular. He's
Fatty.
very knowledgeable. He knows about cameras and things like that, or to give me guidance on how to be consistent or how to have a schedule, you know, how to grow and how to network. That's what I came to social media for. I really wasn't present on that. So I just saw that he was having a social media thing, not as far as like a wife school thing. That was just my experience. I wanted to bring and share my story, because a lot of people, you may share stories, some people may.
So we got it, wife school. We got it. And I'll commend it to you. I'll commend it to you. I'm just saying. Oh, you're going to leave Sarah out, and then
no, I was trying to talk. I've been waiting.
No, I
Sorry,
know.
Sarah.
Hey, I know. Hey, friends, let Sarah get fully uninterrupted. We're going to go to all the super chats, start to publicize everybody in the chat that is on the panel so they can find your social media, and then we go to the main event of the show. Okay, Ali, you want to say something, or I miss you? No, you're good, right?
Well, I was gonna ask the brothers if a man.
No, don't Ali. No questions.
Oh,
Please.
sorry.
Ali, you were going to do it again. I know. Ali, just
hey, fellas.
I want to hear what Sarah got to say.
I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna make a statement. If a man teaches a man how to just regulate his emotions and stop being mad at his father, and don't teach him how to be a man or love a woman or to create relationships, he's a scammer. That's what I'm gonna say.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Sarah?
Okay. I have a lot of points to hit because it's been a while, but I wanted to point out that something that nobody seemed to recognize for wife school here is you're saying, you know, what did she learn and so on and so forth. Well, she's been so pleasant and kind to all of your very.
We know her before. No, Sarah, I will have to step you. No, 1 second. No, 1 second, Sarah. No,
we're not doing the victimization unless y'all gonna care about our feelings. We're equal now.
1 second, Sarah.
Oh my God.
1 second, Sarah. You are in Wakanda. The same time when I go to your panel, I will assume that you have a relationship with these people. So it's not the first time you met them. So you kind of understand who they are. So you are going to be a little bit more frisky. We know the woman on this panel. So if we're going to go there, it's not because we're being mean. It's because we know her before. So we are.
Please let me finish the sentence, Fatty.
Absolutely.
You'll understand.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this woman has been so pleasant and kind to all of your questions and everything that you were throwing at her. And she was never once combative or mean or disrespectful. And that to me would be something that maybe would be something that Mr. Let Go would have kind of guided her in that direction or so on and so forth. She's been soft-spoken the whole time and very pleasant to answer your questions. And I just wanted to point that out as an observation.
I apologize for jumping the gun. And I think
Thank you.
He didn't
I apologize. And I think Miss no, Ali,
he didn't teach that. He taught her how to lose weight. She already said what he funny. She didn't teach him how to be soft.
I think wife school is so good that actually Mr. Let Go should marry her. Because he's a single bachelor, I think he should marry her so we can.
Can I say something real quick?
No. Can everybody stop real quick? Can everybody stop real quick? Can everybody stop?
Sarah, let her finish.
Patty, can I say something real quick? 3 seconds.
He's never.
3 seconds.
It's 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay. There's a coping mechanism issue.
There's not 5 seconds. Mr. Let Go. You're already doing that shit.
I said there's a coping mechanism issue. Okay. So once you change your issues, you'll actually eat less. It's a coping mechanism issue. When your attachment style changes, your coping mechanism changes, and you'll actually start eating less. It's that simple. I'm not a personal trainer. I change what's going on up here, not down there. Everything changes with up here.
We get it. It's all recalibration in your mindset. Yeah. That's simple. Okay, I want to get to the rest of my points. For all of the man whores who are man whoring their hoary manliness, okay? I sat here so quietly. So I just want to point out when I brought up the Christianity versus secular, I wasn't asking I wasn't basing everything off of you being Christian or this or that or another. What I was trying to get to was your worldview and where you're speaking from. So if you're speaking from a secular point of view, then everything else you say after that really doesn't matter, because then you're saying, well, these are my preferences and this is what I want to do. And it's not built or established into anything. So basically your foundation of your house with oh well, men are naturally inclined to be a man whore. Men are man whoring and man whoring and man whore, and everybody wants to be a man whore, right? If we all want to say that, and that's based out of what? Oh, it's just my natural thing. Well, that worldview is a preference. And if we're going to go off of preferences, then you cannot complain if a woman chooses to act in man whorish ways and do all of those things, because those are her preferences. You have no stabilization in your value, principle, morality, ethics, or anything. It's just based off preferences. And if we go off preferences, then fuck it, let the world fry. Okay.
Well, you going off of James's preferences, so you still going off of that's all of James's preferences. So you still going off preferences.
She's not opulent. Wait, how did you hear her say? Forgive me. How did you hear her say that she's off Christian? She never said she's Christian. She's asking you, or was saying to you, if you're going off of Christian standpoint, then when you enter a relationship, you are to be monogamous. She's not saying that that's what you have to be, but according to that's what women and or a man would be in a relationship. But she's saying how your standpoint is, you're going off of just what you want. You're going off of just, oh, this is the feeling, this is me.
That's a lie. That's not what I'm going off of. I refute that.
Trying to decipher. She's trying to understand, like, or she's trying to get to.
Well, thank you for, you really did help me understand you did just help me understand what she was trying to convey. So I really do genuinely, sincerely appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
To be succinct, no one has to tell you you're not supposed to kill your mother. Somehow you already know that. It's inside of you. God is a spirit, not a religion. God lives inside of all of us. It is our governing mechanism. My household is glued together through spirituality. Religion, in my opinion, is very deceptive, and it creates division. No, I got it right. No, my God is right. No, I got to pray facing the east, or God won't hear me if I'm facing. God didn't choose not one religion. Jesus wasn't even a Christian. Christianity didn't even exist back then. So when you use that as the end all be all, I'm going to always fundamentally disagree. Or we say, all right, if that's what you're going to use to hold your foundation on, how is it working out for you? Everybody's life is proof of concept. So you can get on here and say whatever you want to say, but if you don't have any success attached to what you're saying, then you, my friend, are ultra crap. And I'll land my plane right there.
Sarah and wife school, and then we go to the main topic, and we involve Mr. Let Go, Diesel, and Coach, because this internet connection is actually good. Thank you very much, Mary, for the Cash App. Thank you very much, Mr. Carl Anderson, the sponsor of the show, with the $110. We are $100 away from the hamburger fund. So please go ahead and make sure we get to the goals. We are $100 away from the hamburger fund via Cash App or PayPal. Go ahead, Sarah and I, wife school, and then
I'll let wife school go first. She looked like she had something really impeding.
Oh,
well, I mean, Opulence 6, just to make it more simpler, as what Sarah's saying. She's saying that, okay, and Mr. Lego parent, what he said, there's systems, right? So we all go to driving school to learn that you stop at a red light, because if you don't, you will go into the intersection. You may hit somebody, kill them, whatever. You just have to stop. That's what it is. But that those people are governed by that set of system. What she's saying in comparison to that on the opposite end is that people are saying, well, I'm gonna freelance this thing. I'm gonna just get in the car and go willy-nilly. I don't care. I run red lights all day. Nobody can stop me, and I do what I do. So comparing those two systems, one is more reckless than the other. More is more costly and costs lives than the other one. More is one sustainable than the other system. That's all she was just trying to say.
Wife school. Let me clarify. Wife school. Let me ask you a question. Who taught you how to blink?
That's just a natural motion.
Okay. There's other things that you naturally know how to do. That is up. Let me finish. I'll let you finish. That is of God, within God, and for God. That is inside you. No one had to. The Bible don't have to teach you that.
And I just
So that if you are listen, let me finish. I'm gonna land real swift for you so you can go. You've been patient. If you tap into your spirituality the same way nobody taught you how to fucking blink and you can just do the shit. There's things in your household and in the world that you will be omnipotent enough to do because God is a spirit. Why would you think that he would let one person write one book? I'm going to put all my eggs in one person. No, it is inside of you. So I fundamentally revoke the notion that, hey, if you're not reading from the Christianity book right there, then you're freelancing and it's dangerous. I'm proof it's not dangerous. Again, I'm going on I'm gonna land and let you go. I'm going on a decade. And oddly enough, I'll be transparent. Me and my wife met at church. I used to go to church. That is the reason why I don't go to church, because I started reading and really listening to what they're saying. And I'm like, this is not right. What was inside of me said, this ain't right. I don't mute the God inside of me to listen to who's ever in front of the pulpit. And there's too many discrepancies that can't be explained, but you don't have to go there. You can go inside. Again, no one taught you how to blink and you somehow know how to do that. There's other things inside you that have to do with being worldly in the world, on the job, and in a relationship that is also intrinsic. That is all I'm saying. And to button this up, saying that if you're not going off of the Bible system, that you're willy-nilly or that you're desultory, because just because you're not going off the Bible doesn't mean your relationship is desultory. What I'm saying is,
I thought you was gonna be done.
Hey, we are here to moderate, Mr. Let's Go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, wife school, please. No questions. And we go to the main
questions.
event.
I was just trying to explain how systems work. Sometimes when you just go and do what you want to do, yeah, you can go ahead and do what you want to do, but you have to accept the consequences. And so usually people work well by instruction. You get a bed, you put it together. There's an instruction manual, because innately, like you said, inside myself, yeah, I could put this thing together, but I might put it the wrong way. I might use the wrong screw. So it is good to have instruction. It streamlines you. It gives you step by step that helps you guide you a little bit better. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. You can live how you want, but you just have to accept what comes with that system, just like the person with the instruction has to accept what that comes with that system. That's all I was just trying to point out. But I was saying we can run lights all day, but obviously every state has a driver's manual that goes by the same. I don't care what state you're going. We all know that you have to stop at a red light, because if you don't, there is trouble on the other side. That's all.
It's an ethical system that's in place and built in. So basically what she's saying is you're just kind of freelancing your own values out there as you please. You're not based in a particular system. And so because of that, then everything you say is moot, because you're not living by any particular standard that we can actually dig in and speak from. So if you get to be a man whore, then he gets to be a man whore, then she gets to be a man whore, then they get to be a man whore, you get to be a man, everybody gets to be a man whore, because my preferences, right? So that's what I'm saying is if you
want to be a man whore or a woman whore, you can do that if you have a man that'll put up with that. So
no, it's not. 1 second. It's not even that, right? Why do you keep mentioning the IKEA manual of instructions how to build the motherfucking closet if you don't follow that shit? If you're winging it, respectfully, you keep saying the manual of instructions said this. Are you doing it? No. Are you virgin? No. Are you fucking? No. Are you praying? No. Are you going to the church? No. Are you respecting your man? Like God respect? Like, no. Why do you keep mentioning the manual of instructions? Phil Jackson.
They got a platter. They have a platitude for that. They have a platitude for that.
I want to grab his ethical.
They have a platitude for that. It's called talking out your ass. It's a platitude for that. That's a platitude. It's she talking out her ass.
I'll let y'all get finished, but Phil Jackson couldn't win 10 championships without Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal and Paul Gasol. You need to actually be competent. You need to actually do the job. It's not just I'm the best coach with the best instruction. I have to have the talent. So the talent every time he goes on the court, actually go get me those rebounds, go get me those points. What we're doing is We have a beautiful coach called God that gave the best offense, the triangle offense, and everybody's running a square. Everybody running a square, and they ask, but the triangle offense is the best offense in the world. Motherfucker, you're running the square. You're not running the triangle.
Okay, okay, Sarah.
So 1 second. So please stop using the Bible if you're not following that shit. That's all.
Not what I'm saying.
I don't
He's not saying that though, guys.
And I don't want to get
saying. I'm asking where his worldview comes from. I want to know where the foundations stand. So if one ethic goes to another ethic, leads to another ethic, where's it start and where's it stop? And this is how you derive your morality and what is right and what is wrong. Because based on what he's telling me so far, it just means it's up in the air for him to decide what's right and wrong. And therefore, all of society.
I've never said that. But yes, all of society can decide what's right and wrong. You decided what's right and wrong. You didn't wait for you as marriage to open up your legs. So you talk about a book that you don't even live by, and you don't have no success from that book. You're not a are you a matriarch of a successful household? You're not a matriarch of a successful household, and you keep bringing in this Bible. What has it done for you? Where's the fruits of your neighbor?
Claims. You are making claims.
Yes, and I can back up my claims. My claims can be substantiated. My claims can be substantiated. You're sitting here whining because you don't like my language, but I don't care. Can you substantiate your claims?
Can I ask a comment question?
No, hold on. No, Sarah, hold on. Sarah, hold on. That's a fair. That's a
what I'm saying.
But you're not answering this question.
Listen,
no, y'all not. And no, listen, no. Hold on. We the host. We're the host, Sarah. If I'm on your show, Sarah, you should be quiet when I ask you to be quiet.
Okay.
That's what should happen immediately.
I'm having the man.
If the man isn't, no, you're not listening. You're just responding to him. If he is, let's say he don't engage in religion and he's secular and he has evidence to show for it that it works. If you don't have evidence that it works for you, how are you not being able to rebuttal what he's saying?
I'm not making the claim. I'm not making the claim.
He didn't make it. He didn't say be religious. You're saying that. You're saying that. He didn't say that.
Listen, you're not hearing where the original
Sarah,
claim.
slow down. Sarah, can you slow down? You're already talking. I'm not even landing my plane. No, I didn't land my plane.
1 second. Let me clear it up just real quick, right? Let's go. Ali, I got you.
Hey, Fatty. Okay, go ahead. I already know the claim she made.
No, just to clear it up, right? So let's do this, right? Opulent 6 is secular. He has no moral. He has no guidance. He just makes rules as he goes.
Is that what you're
saying? For whatever reason, he's actually successful. And then we have a person that has guidance, either the Quran, the Bible, the Buddha, my mama told me, wherever. And that person doesn't have as much results as actually the person that is secular, right? That there's no guidance. Even if the person can tell you where my morals come from, they can tell you, I have my standards, I have my rules, and this is working. How is that not valuable compared to the person that was always sitting, my values come from the Bible, and nobody's following that shit, and the people that actually are following the Bible are cheating, are stealing, are lying, are closing the church to get $40,000. Close the doors. So, like, how is that something relevant, Sarah? Other than I'm being a debate bro, and I'm saying, where is the claim? Like, how is that relevant?
I'll run the line of logic. If you let me, I'll run the line of logic. Okay.
And she keeps throwing the word morality around. She keeps throwing that morality word around. How you throwing morality around? How you throwing the word morality around?
1 second. I already cleared it up. Let her finish. Nobody interrupts her. The ladies would have the chance to rebuttal too. And then I'm not going to let nobody talk. And then Ali, second part of the show, is the host of the show. So please go ahead. When he tells you to stop, go ahead and stop. Sarah, uninterrupted.
Okay, you guys keep getting hung up on this Christianity conversation. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You made the claim that guys should be allowed to be polygamous. They're allowed to be man whores and their women should just accept it. Okay, that is a claim. I never made a claim outside of that. You made that. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Was that not a claim you made?
Yes.
No,
wrong.
That's not what I said. We talked about intrinsic nature. What a guy decides to do, just like a tiger can be taught how to ride a tricycle, but it's not his intrinsic nature to ride tricycles. It's to chase shit down and eat it. You could teach a man that has an intrinsic nature to, as you call it, be a male whore. You can teach him how to be monogamous.
And you said,
but you should not be surprised if he falls short, because monogamy is not in his intrinsic nature. But I see you are committed to misunderstanding me because you want to bullhorn your bullet point. So go ahead.
No.
Because
You're
you
saying
said we should accept it.
Sarah,
Let me move on to the topic.
I didn't never say no such thing.
Yeah, but what is the point of saying that if a man falls short and he goes and cheats, then we should accept? Are you saying we should?
That's not what he said. He literally said he didn't say that.
Hold on.
He did say that.
No, he did not. Y'all
No,
are still saying he's saying it.
You see, this is why. Hey, we don't do these ingenuous conversations here. Okay, he said it. If it happens, don't be surprised. He didn't say, yeah, if he comes in with another woman juice on your suck his dick. He didn't say that. He said, you are going to, 1 second. If I'm going to be with, if 1 second, please. If I'm going to be with a woman, I'm not telling you to accept her emotional outbursts, but be prepared, because that's woman nature. Is how it is. So the same way, if a man, you find him cheating with whatever, I'm not telling you to accept it. You should expect it, because a man heart. That's all.
The claim followed up to say that if the claim followed up to say that if he falls short and does this thing, we should not be upset because we accept you for your periods, we accept you for your postpartum depression. If you don't want to have sex, we accept you for all of your nature things. So therefore, you should accept us if we falter here. Right. That's what I'm saying is it all came from this claim that men are naturally polygamous and that we should accept and embrace that to some degree.
That was my point, because I'm not 6. I believe that women are not monogamous too. I just say that if you don't complain about it, you can be fucking other people. I truly believe.
Right, but everything
Sarah, 1 second. Sarah, 1 second. Sarah, if I've been on the internet telling everybody exactly like it is and says, you know what? I'm talking about me, my dad, my brother, Ali, Six, Diesel. Even if they don't act on it, they will ever itch. That's how people go. If I have the chance, I will use all this example all the time. If I have the chance to get a blowjob on the Oval Office by Monica Lewinsky and I don't get caught, most men are going to take it, right? So instead, once again, you guys say men are leaders, men are good, men need to be good communicators, men need to tell you exactly how they function so women can be prepared. And now that the man like Six is saying, I'm going to be that man. I know you're not going to like what you hear, but as men, we might control ourselves. But at the end of the day, if your husband cheats with you, lady, you shouldn't accept it, but you should expect it because it's reality, instead of saying, hey, Six, thank you very much for actually giving the true game. Y'all are fighting us on it. And that doesn't make sense, because if I'm going to tell you the truth and you are going to fight me on what I'm telling you, I should not lie to you. Why should I lie to you and says, you know what? That's not my nature. I don't want to fuck other bitches, Sarah. I want to fuck only you.
Fatty, can I just ask you a question real quick?
More questions?
I just want to ask you a question, Fatty.
Quick, please.
Who taught you how to blink?
God. God told me how to blink.
So what I'm saying though is that even by making that as a claim, okay, because Ali went down that road, Diesel even went down that road, and Fatty, you just even established it again, saying if a blowjob is offered, I'm gonna man whore it up, all right? I'm gonna have some fun.
That's what
I'm
I
not
said.
gonna turn it down.
That's what I said.
You just said if a blowjob is offered, we're probably likely going to take it.
Okay.
So what I'm digging into, and this is where my basis is asking you, what are these foundations built off of? Where are they standing?
No, Sarah, that's perfect. Stay there, Sarah. That's perfect. What if I told you that the pastor, the mosque dude, the Asian dude, the Latino dude, no matter what religion they are, no matter what education they got, no matter if they're rich or they're tall, the only thing they have in common is all of them are going to accept the blowjob from the woman they're attracted to.
Yeah,
would that actually make you kind of understand that it doesn't care, it doesn't matter about where we come from. This is our literally biological imperative to come on this planet and to fuck enough women as possible. Would you accept that?
So you're appealing to nature. That's you're just appealing to nature. Okay, so what I'm saying is if you're capable of faltering of your morality, your ethics, your principles to appeal to nature, but then like women will too.
That's
so
not morality.
No, it's fine. Hey, Sarah, do you want in 1 second? No, that's fine. Hey, Sarah, do you want to in 1 second? Hey, Sarah, do you want to fuck other men? When you have a steady relationship, do you have the urge? Do you want to fuck other men?
No.
Okay, wife school. When you are in the relationship, do you want to fuck other men?
No.
What about you? You well, because I don't know how to pronounce the H's. Do you want to fuck other men when you are in the relationship?
No.
And this is the difference between us.
Okay, we accept
I got you. I'll pass you the microphone. I'll pass you the microphone. I'll pass you the microphone.
Okay, please. Because
I'll
why
pass you the microphone after I finish my point.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that men are not lying about that nature. I think y'all are, but I'm not going to fight it. If you want only to want one man, shut the fuck up. Fuck that one man. And if that man comes to you and says, I want multiple women because there's me, you have to either accept it or move along. I'm not telling you to stay on a situation where you are saying, he didn't tell me that. But if that man is going to fuck other woman, you have not to accept it, but you have to expect it, because all of us have in common big dick, small dick, tall, brown, white, Viking, Wakandian, Valhalla. Every single man wants other ass. They just sometimes stop and they don't actually indulge in that shit. Please go ahead, you will, and Sarah, and we close.
Let's just. I mean,
and great. Thank you very much for the $100 that you sent to Sarah, the Reggie Tomato. I appreciate it. I just don't understand what you said there. Thank you very much.
So we're not going to the next topic. We just going to keep doing this for 4 hours. I just don't understand what this is crazy.
I'm done. If we can.
There's no topic.
Go ahead.
You don't hear all this goddamn time. Not one fucking topic.
Go ahead, Joel.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, go ahead, Joel.
No, wife can go.
Well, the one thing I do like about the Bible is that it has people that are consistent with their relationship with God, and they have a lot of people in it that are inconsistent and do what they want to do. So I do like that this book shows your consequence when you follow instructions and be obedient. You try to be a good wife and be monogamous. The man's there, everything works. It shows when things are out of order. It also does that too. It shows how when women are out of order, they call that Jezebel, and they call it, and it shows when men are out of order. And that's David.
So,
these are the kings and the Solomons. They had all the multiple women, and God had really.
Were they men of God?
They don't go there.
Were they men of God? No, stop right there. Moses, Abraham, Jacob, David. No, hold on. Although no, you're saying that it shows you about right and wrong. Were those men men of God?
Huh?
Was Moses, Abraham, Jacob, David? No, hold on. Hold on before you say beautiful. Hold on.
But, okay,
Jacob, hold on. The president of the United States of America. We're not gonna make it even political.
But I didn't.
Hold on. No, listen. No, because y'all are still trying to explain and clarify. No, hold on. The president of the United States of America, the year after he married his woman, engaged with another woman. He's still the leader. He's still a leader. He's still seen as a good man by the people who voted for him, and he's seen as a man. So Jacob, Isaac, Abraham, David, Saul, all these men you could pick up from the Bible, are they men of God or not?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. They're men of God. And so what happened is
that why do we have to keep
they made mistakes too, but they had to pay for their mistakes.
Hey, Sarah, we're not doing a co-sign thing here, okay? Hold on real quick. Wife school, hold on, wife school. And I'm gonna tell it, wife school, hold on. Wife school, hold on. Hold on.
You just asked
No. You know why she can finish? Because Sarah threw a wrench a little bit and Ali reacted to that shit. If you want to finish, nobody said, can her finish?
I'm gonna say this.
Like, one second. Now, 1 second. I already gave instructions to the people on the panel. This is the Team Fatty show, but this is Untouchable Network. If Ali wants to talk, you be quiet. I do that shit to your show. I try to fight you out of your microphone, but as soon as you say, shut up, Fatty, you know what Fatty does? I shut the fuck up. So please follow instructions.
No, but that's what I'm going to ask. That's what I'm. Hey, Sarah, when do we come to your show and you ask us to stop? We keep talking.
I'm simply saying she's trying to get through her thoughts.
I'm asking you a question.
Nobody can get through their thoughts because we're continually interrupted.
I asked you a question.
It makes for a problematic, productive conversation when somebody's continually interrupting a thought process. Even earlier, Fatty interrupted my thought process and then had to apologize because he cut me off too soon.
No, you're
and then I can never get through my thoughts. I haven't been able to get through one. You have been able to get it off.
You're just being disingenuous. You're making false claims. You're co-signing.
How do you know if you don't let me finish
I
my thought?
will not allow this, Sarah. We literally are on the religion conversation because you verged the topic to that lane.
But you didn't even listen to the thought process of what you have no idea what I'm saying. It's not about Christianity. It's about where the viewpoint is coming from. This is why nobody gets it, because nobody's shutting up and listening for 30 seconds.
Sarah is fine, right? But there's the thing. Sometimes we don't get our way. Happens all the time with me. All the time. I mean, this is not revenge. You are probably one of the biggest allies of the show. I truly respect you, but I don't moderate your show. I truly don't. I stay on my lane and I do what I need to do. So if Ali feels the need to interrupt any of y'all either can be quiet or y'all can leave, and then we have a show tomorrow. And we
Fatty, when you invite people to your show and you tell them to talk and they talk, let them talk instead of that.
Sarah,
I haven't even been able to spit that out.
There's the point. You are not listening. When I go to your show and Neve and Ghosty and all those people start to act up, I let you moderate your show. I don't say, Sarah, you should tell Andrew Wilson to shut the fuck up because these men keep interrupting everybody, and Jim Bob should fuck the fuck up because they talk 90% of the time. You have these people on your panel that literally dominate 90% of the time, and I don't coerce you into stopping them because they are bigger content creators, so I understand. So when you come to my show, show the same patience and say, if the host of the show wants to go a certain way, let us do our thing. Because if Andrew Wilson came on the panel where I was there and I say, Sarah, why you keep talking and I can't talk? You will try to stop him.
You're always the person that says that. And I always give you the mic. All I'm saying is this is not a moderated debate. This is a hosted channel, correct? This is a hosted channel.
I'm not
and
going
as
to
the host, if you ask questions and then you say, okay, it's your turn to talk. I'm not going to have a
conversation about the show.
You say it's your turn to talk and then I start talking and then I'm interrupted.
I'm not going to have a conversation how the show is run. Can you respect that?
I have respected everybody's talking time.
Okay, so let's talk about the topics. Once again, let's not talk about how the show is run. Respectfully. Wife school, finish our point, and we go to the main event, please. We stay for 1 hour and then we bounce. Go ahead.
No, all I was just trying to bring up is that the Bible, it shows people that live in obedience and people that don't. People that mess up, there's lots of mess ups in there. And so there's lots of things that you can learn. So it doesn't keep you in a victim mode. It clearly shows you that, okay, if you go down this path, this is what can happen to you as well. There are consequences to the things that we do. And that's all I was saying. It's just a book not of like, even if it does work for some people, they are men of God. They have been on that path and then they fall off. That's why we have grace. That's why we forgive. But that's up to the person if they choose, if they want to forgive or not. Like you said, if the man cheats and he comes home, that's up to the woman. If, like you said, if she want to abide or they want to leave, or if we want to be on a panel and talk, or if we don't want to be on a panel. So, we have the choices to navigate those things according to, if we're to our feelings or how much grace that we have. I have enough grace to say, okay, maybe I am being overtalked, but okay, I'll calm down and forgive you for being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not talking to you, but I'm saying like
this is panel.
So I'm just saying like if we don't abide,
you know why I don't want to talk about the show is run? It was clear instructions at the beginning of the show saying the icebreaker is going to be 30 minutes. I'll be nothing but like we are 2 hours and 50 minutes. I'll be nothing but patience. The people like it's not just Sarah, it's me, it's Ali. The only person that is very quiet is fantastic, and Mr. Coach, because Coach had the internet connection. But shows are going to go left and they're going to go to a way that we don't can control, and it's fine. We might not give you the microphone on this part of the show, but as soon as we get to the main event, you should actually get the microphone more than other people. It's totally fine. But if I keep saying, please listen to those, listen to those, listen to those, listen to those, and instead of saying, yes, sir, I'm getting to like people are trying to control it, that makes no sense. Let's actually let the people that are leading the show lead the show. And if it's terrible, it's wrong, show us how to do it better. It's totally fine afterwards, not inside of the show. Marcellus, thank you very much for your membership. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Be Love, for the membership on Sarah's side. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Salute to you. She says, oh, nice. Player One, thank you very much, brother, for 1 membership. Salute to you. Process is in the building. What's up? How you doing? You drop the there's a lobster emoji. Thank you very much. Israel says, stop cutting off that milk of magnesia, goddess. Let go. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have Beloved in the building. $10 says, sounds like majority of men and women are legit living their lives just to prove themselves to folks who couldn't care less. Get your self-confidence in order, like what you like. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Black Dawn saying, hey, Fatty, I never forget 500 bounty on Mr. Let Go ad right now. I probably should have said that because HQ said that it was 2,000. There was $2,500 that we missed because Mr. Let Go, because we're going to try to copy. HQ, thank you very much. He says, I'm going to match a 2K bounty on Mr. Let Go. Thank you very much. We have Smith NOI1. He says, gifted 1 untouchable membership. Thank you very much, sir. Tire Up on Sarah's show. She says, Tied Up became a YouTube member. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And we have 490 people on all platforms. Please like the videos where you are. I appreciate you, friends. Speedy Lee says, as a woman, making a sandwich is the most simple act of nourishment you can do. Why would that be difficult to do for a man you truly love? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Joseph in the building, become an untouchable, not an untouchable, become a tomato. Thank you very much, Joseph. I appreciate you. Carl Anderson, he says nothing. He gives 5 memberships. He's the sponsor of the show with $110. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. We have Tied Up in the building. He said, can you post the StreamYard link again? Absolutely not. This is not for, this is a closed panel. But thank you very much for the $10 on Sarah's side. Diamond Lane, $5 says super sticker. I appreciate you, Diamond. Thank you very much. We have JD in the building on Sarah's side. He says, I'm a new member and subscribed since the chemtrail debacle, but I can chat members only. Become a member on Sarah Raging Tomato Show is only $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Carl Anderson, the sponsor of the show, with a big $50 ball. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Super duper all-star panel support. Shit like that. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're doing good. Black Don saying, I piece off Ali and Fatty all the time is not worth it. Thank you very much. Dottie Girl in the building. She says nothing. A super sticker. Thank you very much, Dottie Girl. Messy Mathematician became gifted 1 untouchable membership. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Black Don say, Mr. Let Go, Ed look like an amygdala. That's crazy. Black Don says, oh shit, I thought he was philosophical in the end. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We have Turtle Legs, $2. Mr. Let Go, go look like a black eye pea Ed. Damn, that's crazy. Yaya King, 6. You are the real brother. Great show. Thank you very much. We have Turtle Legs, $5. Says, Mr. Let Go, Ed build like the end of a pencil, but not near as useful. Crazy. Zyrex saying 1 untouchable membership. She gifted 1 untouchable membership. Thank you very much, Zyrex. I appreciate you. Mr. Iset says they never see bad followers, only horrible leaders. Damn shame. Jada, only logical woman up there. Thank you very much. We have Turtle Legs. Before Mr. Let Go went bald, his airline looked like a McDonald's. That's the Vegeta. Turtle Legs, $2. Fantastic looks up and down before he crosses the street. Then Turtle Legs back. Talk with 2K as the perfect face for radio. Appreciate it. We have Red Lipstick with 1 membership. Thank you very much, Red. I appreciate you. We have my brother Tariq with a 5 untouchable membership. Salute to you, sir. Red Lipstick in the building with 1 membership. Thank you very much, Fred. Black Dawn says 6. Walking and talking is as natural as monogamy. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard since I've been back. Man, that's crazy. Turtle X in the building saying God gave up on opulent and drew him from memory. Man, that's crazy. John on Sarah's side says that's very ignorant view of the Bible. Wow. Not we do we over here, John. It's not wow. A loyal woman is with her weight in gold. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. E says, saying, where's Mr. Let Go? He ran out of cards. He tried to get some new. He will
No,
be
he
back.
said Mrs. Let Go.
Mrs. Let Go. Damn, that's crazy.
Where's
Shed Dragon TV, $2. If any woman needs tires, Mr. Let Go is the crazy. Turtle X, $2. Mr. Let Go looks like a Timo Whack 100 left in line. Black Dawn says, Fatty, it kind of is a point, so I'm still a hater. It still looks like rock. From Kim Possible. Club Culture USA, $10. This is a great show. Thank you very much, sir, for supporting Sarah the Virgin Tomato. I appreciate it. We have CDT Beats became a YouTube untouchable. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We have Chuck in Tennessee with the super sticker. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. JD in the building saying subbed, but still being told members only. You don't have to sub. You have to become a member. You go to the join button. You become a member, and then you will be able to chat in the chat. There was a lot of trolls in the beginning of the show, so that's probably why the chat was closed. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, GD. I hope you find the button. Marcus became a tomato. Thank you very much, Marcus. I appreciate you. Real Bro in the buildings and the super secret to Sarah. Thank you very much. Salute to you. JD with another one. He says, but I'm now member. What the fuck? Why can't I chat? I think you should keep sending super chats because that's cool, because he has callers and people make money. So thank you very much for the support, JD. John, $10. All that said, before and after, 1 Peter 2:18 contains context that matters. You read the Bible, but missed a whole lot. Thank you very much, John. We have more 20 to go. Turtle legs, Mr. Let Go looks like my kneecap. Crazy. Mr. Let Go yelling at y'all like y'all got food order wrong at the right. That's kind of see, he became a YouTube member. You are lying to us, JD. He finally became a tomato. Thank you very much, JD. I appreciate you. JD says, don't ever dare me. I dare you to send $100 because you broke. You only have 5s and 10s. I dare you. You will not do it. I dare you. I dare you. Turtle X, Ali got a Raiders ad on LOL. Striking it rich from the United Kingdom. How are you doing, sir? He says, Mr. Let pander to the woman on the panel. Thank you very much, sir. Chuck in Tennessee says, damn it. I want to hear Sarah. You will hear from her. Turtle X saying, who the fuck has a landline for a house phone? LMAO, y'all. Oh, thank you very much. Salute to you. We have Freezer in the building, says, love Fatty. Thank you very much, my boy. Lord Jefferson in the building with the California dollars. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Lord Jefferson. I hope you're doing good. On Sarah's side, CPD Lee says, woman, just be loyal. Golden says, Mr. Let Go has taught me to stop complaining about women and to let them be kids. Thank you, sir. I now have more baby. That's crazy. Beloved says, Mr. Let Go, do you offer refund? Y'all going in on Mr. Let Go. Mr. Let Go, have you ever smashed a customer? That's oh Lord. That's crazy. I use that's crazy a lot, but that question actually was ridiculous, sir. Mr. Let Go will never do that. HQ, $5. Y'all still trying to make women accept y'all putting our stick in other women's hands. LOL. Keep getting the failed relationship you deserve. You degenerate. Yeah. Thank you, HQ. Nixon saying, salute Fatty and Ali, fantastic. Aaron, Diesel, A-Wife School, Sarah on the panel. Salute to the chat. I appreciate y'all. We have HQ Reacts. She says, I take back the 2K bounty commitment. Mr. Let Go. Talk your shit. Mr. Let Go. Ninjas are done. Lord. Mr. Grid on Sarah's side with the 100. Thank you very much, Grid, for supporting Sarah the Raging Tomato. He says, "I am prepaying. Make it captain." What does this mean, Sarah?
He wanted me to say man whore as many times as I could, so I did. So he paid for it.
Thank you very much, Greed, for making Sarah go against the Bible. No, it's totally fine. Thank you, Greed. Donnell, $2. Do Miss Wife School teach our? Wait. Do Miss Wife School teach woman how to be wife? Quick question.
Yes, but not the pre to that, the focusing on femininity, which is a lot of women are missing out on. They don't know anything about it. They haven't been shown, as we've been in many conversations, that, well, my mother never taught me, my mother never taught me. So just having those conversations and redirecting all those things that we should have been taught and talking about those issues and just fixing that so we can do a 180.
Thank you very much, Miss Wife School. Thank you very much for being here. Let a man cheat on me. I'm jumping off the porch with the big parachute. Then we can start it. Thank you very much. Turtle Legs in the building. He says, fantastic. You owe Dr. Umar an apology. Apologize. Thank you very much, Wife School, for the 2 untouchable memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for being here. We have Pass saying he gifted 1 Raging Tomato membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Salute to you. And then we have a fan that don't have the courage to actually comment on my chat. So he goes on Sarah chat and says, good evening, beautiful people. Thank you very much, the Wild Evening Show. Thank you very much for the $5 and for supporting Sarah. So friends, I appreciate you. Oh, you're saying, I see you're saying goodbye to him.
No,
yeah, to Sharim. I think I saw him before. Main event, we're not stay long, but I want Mr. Fantastic and Coach actually pick up the flow, and then we go from there. I just want to say these, okay? These panels are star-studded. They have a very big egos, people with hundreds of thousands of followers, people that have 100 people just by clicking the link. They are difficult to manage, and they will always be difficult to manage if everybody is the red Power Ranger and the green Power Ranger. Sometimes you are the yellow, sometimes you are the pink. It is what it is. So I appreciate you. Once again, I appreciate everybody for being here, and I will please go ahead and say it again. Mr. Ilkan Ali is as powerful, if not more powerful than me when it comes to this operation. So please show him some respect, because without Ali, we wouldn't be here at all. And thank you very much, JD, for the reverse psychology. I'm going to give you a range because of that. And I double dare him, and he came through with $100. So he is not broken. Hey, Sharon, you can come on the panel if you don't review the show. That's how he's going to treat these people from now on. Donnell Hawkins saying, what experience do you have being a wife? She was married, right? Kevin Samuels was 2-time divorcee. I'm going to answer this for her. Just because you don't get results on your personal life, sometimes you can actually give advice without having the title. She been through it, okay? And then the say my name right, you know, good sucker. Okay, thank you very much, Sharim, for the $5. Let me go to Coach real quick. And Coach, thank you very much for being patient. The internet connection was really fucking up. Okay?
Yeah.
And by the way, friends, tomorrow, don't forget, we have Battle of Sexes. Is back again, 5 p.m. Going to be an awesome show. Please stay tuned. And on Sunday, we are going to have the ladies first. For the first time in history, women on their 40s are having more kids than on their teens. We're going to talk about it, okay? So, Coach, if a woman doesn't listen to her man, is that reflection of her character or is lack of authority? Is it going to be popcorn style after Mr. Fantastic? If you disagree with what the person said in front of you, go ahead. If you don't disagree, let the space for other people to disagree with what Coach said. Coach, repeat it again. If a woman doesn't listen to her man, is that a reflection of her character or is lack of authority?
Now, okay. Now, there would definitely be a lack of her character, because a man can come into a relationship. He could be have all this stuff together to be put in place to be that perfect leader. He can have his finances together, his body together, look good, smell good, dress good. But if that woman don't want to follow his lead, then that's on her character. So I know a lot of women say, if you come in leading properly, I'll automatically follow you. That's not true. That may be true for a lot of women, but some of these women out here, they're not going to follow you no matter what, because they don't know how to. They can't. They may have the mindset to think that, oh, if a good man comes into my life, I'm gonna automatically follow him. But when that good man do come into her life that has his stuff together, she's not ready for him, because her mindset is not there. Her character is flawed.